Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. This is part 3 of 9 videos I am doing in a little mini series to get my books ready for 2026. Today we are talking about the Hobonichi 5-year techo. Yes, I already have one. Y'all already know this, but I am calling this my redemption arc. Y'all know that I did not like the way I started off in this book. I completely did not use it for 2024, and I just started picking it up in May of this year. So I kind of want to start fresh because I love the way that I'm using it and I just want to continue to practice. Also, this book, at the end of this book, 2030, I'll be 40. So I'm like, you know what? It's perfect. I should get another one. So let me unbox everything, and then let's talk through how I do plan on using it just in case I get bored with how I'm using it. So let's unbox the book first. I always love the packaging for these. So the pamphlet, it does give you some sample pages, or a sample page, which I like. And then here is the book. And then the cover. I have the natural leather cover right now, but I ended up getting the red cover this year. Oh my God. Well, for next year. And it is so fucking beautiful. Okay, so red leather cover made specifically for the 5-year. It is genuine cow leather and embossed in silver with the name Hobonichi 5-year. So pretty. All right, so here is the book. I just love how thick and just how very well made. Of course, it's Hobonichi, so it's always going to be very well made, but it's just so good. Comes with a ribbon, and then we can do a quick flip through. So Hobonichi Techo 2026 through 2030. It has a year at a glance for each year at the beginning, and then it has a space for every day for the next 5 years. I love this. So free space on the left hand side, and then your space where you can, so that you can write on the, no, free space on the right hand side, and then your 5 years on the left. And then in the very back, let me see if it's the same as the one that I have now, where you have the space, like a free space for each year. Yes, so you have 2026, 2027, 28, 29, 30, just that free space, and it has like a little bookmark space at the bottom, and then a page that says remember this, a space for gifts, addresses, my list, and then I believe this is a page that you can fill it out like an about me page. And then the last one is personal notes. So I love this. And then let's just move into the cover. I love how this just lays completely flat. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, one of my favorite things about this book is that it lays completely flat, and then it does have that just really good binding that, of course, is going to just stand the test of time throughout the years. Now, I feel like throughout the years, and just as I reach for this, it has started to just mold to my hands and mold to the book because it is a little stiff right now. But yes, okay, so getting a new one was definitely the right move. Okay, let's talk through some ideas that I have just in case I get bored with how I'm using it, some ideas that I have that I can use within the next 5 years. So like I said, if you don't know, I started reaching for this in May of this year. I decided I wanted to journal and I started reaching for this, and I have been loving it pretty much ever since then. I've been using my fountain pens in here just at night. This lives by my bed, so at night I reach for it and I do like a mental health or like a self-care check-in. I basically just write how I'm feeling, what's my energy like, and stuff like that. And I've been loving it because I don't do that in any other book. So it's not like I'm repeating information or anything like that, which is fine with. I like to repeat information in my personal rings, but this is different. So I've been loving this, and I just wanted something fresh because of I'm loving the practice, and I just wanted something new for the next years. So I'm thinking if I get bored with using it as a self-care checklist, which I doubt, not a self-care checklist, but like a self-care check-in, here are some ways that I'm thinking about using it. So I can use it as a memory keeper light. So one thing that stood out from the day, I can use it as a gratitude log. I can use it as a mood tracker and a weather tracker. I can expand on my little self-care check-in, and I can just use some prompts with it. So like today I felt, or my energy was. I think that's a good idea too. I can use it as a planner companion. So one thing I actually accomplished, not my entire like to-do list, but one thing that I was proud that I actually accomplished. I can use it as a creative prompt book. So one color that I noticed today, one thing I wore, one thing I created, something like that. I thought that was really cute and fun. Another way, relationship connection log. So I met up with so and so. I had lunch with so and so. I seen so and so. I talked to so and so. I thought that was really good because that just keeps you kind of like accountable if you want to get better about reaching out to your people. And then last but not least, I wrote use as a morning journal, write your word of the day and one intention. At night, reread it and see how it plays out. So basically like scripting a little bit, a little bit. So like setting the tone for the day, writing out how you want your day to go, and then seeing if it actually happened the way you wanted it. So I love these ideas. Again, I love the way that I'm using it now, but if I do get bored in the mid-year, in the middle of the year, of whatever year, I have ideas that I can then switch it up and then use it in here. So yeah, that is my 5-year techo. I am, like I said, loving how I'm using it. I'm going to be using this for next year as my check-in journal. And that is it. Yes, thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.